Hello and thanks for joining me in another episode on Wondatell. There's been some great news coming out about all the cast for the new Harry Potter HBO series. This is a quick look at everybody we know about so far. I'm going to go through them one by one so we can have a look at who's who. There's been quite a lot of this going around, so it's nice to understand who's going to be playing who. So first up, I've got Harry Potter here. You can see the images next to each other, which gives us a good comparison of what they will look like. Harry Potter, you know what, I'll give him an A for that. Hermione Granger, if you've seen the audiobook version of Hermione Granger doing her audio cast, she's actually very good at it. So that's also an A. Ron, he's got a few faces I've seen, and I'm very happy with Ron's casting. This is a quick look on Reddit, HBO, Harry Potter, and they've kind of gone through and broken down each of the characters we know so far. Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy is being played here. I don't know. I think maybe. But Draco had that cheeky chappy look. Gregory Coyle. So we know now who's going to be playing that character. Crabbe. Interesting choice. Different hair colour. We'll have a look at some of the comments as well to see what people are saying. We all know Rubeus Hagrid. Nick Frost is playing Rubeus Hagrid. Parvati Patil. And of course, Professor Flitwick is going to be the same character who played him before. So that'll be very interesting to see. It'll be just him reprising the role. I'm assuming he'll just be himself now. Hooch. This one looks familiar. I've seen her in something before, the character. I'm trying to think. What was it in? Oh, yes. So she was in BBC Sherlock, wasn't she? The nurse? Let me check this. Yeah, she was. So BBC Sherlock, Molly Hooper is who I was thinking of. I thought she looked familiar. She was very good in BBC Sherlock. So yeah, potentially a good one there. Fudge, interesting. Doesn't look quite the same. Okay, so Griphook is going to be played by someone different this time. Last time it was the same guy. Professor Colbert Binns? Was that even a... what? I don't think they were in the... That's interesting. We'll have to check up on that. I don't think that was one. Okay. Sprout. So that's just Sprout. Madam Pomfrey. Professor Quirrell. I like August Filch. I think he'll do a great job with Filch. He's like a comedian in the UK, so he's done really well. Weasley family, if I look at them. And yeah, on the right, we don't have everyone. I think Mom's going to be next. Molly. Lucius Malfoy. Molly Weasley. I'll have a quick look at these, and then I've got some ex-posts that I've looked at as well. I'm going to have a look at some of these comments. So all the Dursley family. It's going to be interesting seeing all these guys playing these characters. Lavender Brown, Seamus Finnigan, Neville Longbottom, Dean Thomas, Professor Dumbledore, Snape. I said before, I'm hoping to give it a chance. I want to see what the new Snape does. Maybe he'll be good, but so far, not book accurate. But you know what, give him a chance. Let's see what he comes out like. McGonagall, I can see McGonagall being played like that. What's the top comments here? Let's have a look at the comments. You sure this Professor Binns? It's just the ghost from Gryffindor Tower from Philosophy POA film? Okay. So I think they were just using a picture of any ghost that isn't named in the movies, since Professor Binns does not physically appear in the movie series. Okay. Interesting. And let's have a quick look here. I've seen a couple of the pictures on Reddit as well. It's nice to kind of catch up on who's playing who. And kind of different pictures that you see of the characters. I think it's magical being able to see the same people play the same people. So you know what to expect. So will it be easier for them? Let's have a quick look at Harry Potter on HBO and see what else is going on in Reddit. What's the top posts at the moment? So Warwick Davis is set to reprise his role as Professor Flitwick. I always get a mistake to that. I call it Fitwick, but it's Flitwick. I don't understand why many of Harry Potter fans are against making a new show. Are you against making a new show? I think it's always good to reprise something and see if someone can do a better job. So it holds a fond place in a lot of people's memories, like the original Harry Potter. And normally, whenever I've seen a remake of something, it's never been good because I'm linked to the old version. But it's a choice because now we get a chance to see more of what we want. So that would work out, I think. What do you think? So I'm going to have a quick look here. So I think it's movie fans that are rigidly stuck on the movies. Readers are excited about things they love and weren't in the movies. With the reveals of the cast, it feels like more and more people gets on the board though. Yeah. So more and more people are getting on board as the cast is coming out. On X, I went through and bookmarked some of my favorites. So Celine Saba has been cast as Professor Sprout. I like this little breakdown here. This is like basically who is who in the castings, the new casting releases. Goyle was nice. I liked Goyle. So I think with Goyle, do you see it? He looks quite innocent here. He doesn't look like a bully, whereas for some reason old Goyle looked more bullyish. But it'll be interesting to see how they pull that off. Yeah, so Lee Gill has been cast as Griphook. Hopefully that'll give Warwick Davis a bit more chance to, because he was really rushed off his feet the last time, playing everybody basically. The Harry Potter TV series will be filming in Cadwich, I don't know how to say that, Cadwith, Cornwall, between 6th of October and 10th of October. So hopefully we'll see some leaks coming out there with photos. So Warwick Davis will return. That's been like the main theme. Oh, what's going on here? I saw that. I bookmarked that. It looked interesting. Oh, this was really interesting. Snape didn't die. He disguised himself as a muggle and now works at an airport. There's a picture of him and he looks very Snape-ish. We need to cast this guy for HBO. What's going on? The evolution of Snape. Okay, I like this one. 1969, little kid. 1976, growing. 1992, and then Wham Bam Strawberry Jam 2025. Harry then did something that was both very brave and very stupid. Harry's entire life summed up in chapter 10 of Philosopher's Stone. Gryffindor aesthetics. I like this. The colours of Gryffindor. Harry mastering some tricky spells. It's always interesting to see what people are talking about on Reddit and X. So we finally have the full lineup for Gryffindors, and they are looking very Gryffindor-y. I like the artwork there someone's done on Reddit. What do you think about this? What do you think about the castings? Have you enjoyed the news coming out? It's always interesting. I've missed this one. I'm a little bit late on this, but I wanted to share it with you in case you've not seen everyone. But they're basically casting them and showing us who is who. So that's always interesting to see. What I have done is I've gone through episode by episode and thought about how should HBO remake the new Harry Potter series. So I've got 8 episodes, all ready for you to watch in one binge-worthy master playlist. It's about an hour long. I go through and say what they did, what the books are like, and what I think they should do. I'll link you to that here. Have a look at that. You might enjoy it. If you like this update, you like that. I'll see you on that video next.